smack clowns with mad style.
It's set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Here's Brogdon. The shot, no good. Garland with the defensive effort. Mitchell wide open. Mobley kicks to Garland. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. Brown outside. And it's sent back by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon. And it's Brown missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Outside Garland. Passes it to Allen. In the corner, Okoro with it. Allen, a screen on Smart. Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Allen finds Mobley. Back to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Okoro. The three from Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
The three from Tatum. Horford with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Here's Smart. Lays it up off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now the pass to Mitchell. This one for three. The rebound by the Celtics. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Tatum launches it from deep. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Rebound by Mitchell.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Fires the three. Again, Mitchell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
To the left side wing. And taken away by Brown. And Tatum launches it from deep. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with it. Now guarded by Smart. A drive by Garland. He dishes it to Allen. Lets the three fly. And stolen by Tatum. Outside, Smart. Oh, Tatum in position. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. Now, multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so here's Cleveland. Okoro dishes to Garland. Kicks it to Okoro. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. The three from Tatum. The shot misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Brown. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Kicks it out to Mitchell. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Kicks it out to Garland. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Brown against Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Tatum. Tries again, and it's good on the way-in. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Kicks it out to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The kick out to Tatum. Going inside. Boston getting another chance here. Brown right side. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Brown. Target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mobley dishes to Allen. Garland with it. Picked up by Brown. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. To end the drought, and Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
It's Smart with the drive, and slam dunk by Smart.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Allen passes to Okoro. And here's Garland for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead. And that concludes the first half. Boston on top. They finish off the second. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Celtics. Griffin out there, Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in its small forward. Drills it from outside.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
6 on the shot clock. Gallinari passes to Hauser. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Rubio the pass to Stevens. And here's LeVert. Passes it to Stevens. Takes the three. And Boston with the rebound. It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Rubio. They get the rebound. Griffin kicks to White. That one misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. LeVert with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Stevens, the pass to LeVert. Here's Wade. Back to LeVert. Rubio left side. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
And it's Osman with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Lamar Stevens, his first team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got himself on the board with three there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's LeVert missing. Boston leading by 12. Outside, White. Feeds it to Gallinari. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's LeVert on the wing. Stevens, the pass to LeVert. The dish to Rubio. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. 4 on the clock.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And a look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Gallinari with the screen for White. That three off the mark. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The shot by Wade, wide open. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 10. In the corner, Tatum with it. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Rubio finds LeVert. And that one, good. LeVert's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. LeVert against White. Outside Tatum. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Rubio outside. Out to Wade. Shoots the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. Stolen away. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Derek White. Mitchell with it. Brogdon picks him up. And stolen by Horford. Brown outside. Wants to get it to Brogdon and does. And it's sent back by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's White. Tatum down low. And he can't jam it through. Inside, in the corner, Okoro with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Celtics with the lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Over in the corner, Brown. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Garland against Brown. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Helen. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Brown against Mitchell. The pass to Smart. And he banks in the layup. 9 points for Marcus Smart.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Garland dishes to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Stolen by Smart. Garland against Brown. Pass to Gallinari from deep. And here's Smart. Five on the clock. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley outside. Okoro wide open. He fires. Mitchell. The three from Garland. Drops in the tray.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Here's Smart. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
The wide open look here for Garland. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Boston leading by 3. Tatum on the wing. Brown against Mitchell. Smart up top.
As tough as they get. Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
first free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Austin with the ball. Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Tatum passes to Brown. Out to Gallinari. Brown feeling out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different,
The previous play
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action is.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Mitchell way outside. Rebound by Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Tatum. Can't connect. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. With the crossover, and it's Smart missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Siakam outside. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown against Van Vliet. Pass to Smart. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Van Vliet, defended by Brown. Siakam the screen. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Brown can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Horford against Siakam. Back to Barnes. The shake. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good there. Nice D from Brown. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Horford passes to Williams. To the middle. Trying to get back on track.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Pass to Van Vliet. Count that bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Smart against Siakam. Horford for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:56 left in the first. Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Smart against Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Tatum from long range drains the triple.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Pirtle. Defended by Smart. That one's good for 2.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And here's Brown for three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drown.
Siakam against Smart. And Siakam. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And here's Brown for three. That one no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside Anunoby. Over to the left wing. And here's Siakam for three. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 9 points.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Will it go? And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Toronto Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Myst.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And he makes a first. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
It's stolen by Smart. On the break. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Smart has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a smart move to pull up for a 3 on the break. Defenses usually pack the paint and forget to guard the outside jump shot.
Tatum with a steal. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
He's off on the second. You know, Poeltl's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Tatum. The Raptors making their last shot. 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
And Anunoby for 3. Rebound Boston. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Smart against Van Vliet. Out to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 11. Pass to Pirtle. The three from Barnes. Gets the three ball to go. He has 7.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And the Celtics call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Pass to Benton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. White can't hit. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low, Achua. Achua with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Boucher down low. He's against Gallinari. Outside for Boucher. The 3 is up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Otto Porter, Chris Boucher out there with Achua. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Benton in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. White with it. Now Porter defending. Brogdon from outside. It's stolen by Trent. And here's Achua. And here's Porter outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Pass to Benton. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They get it again. Achua passes to Porter. Outside for Boucher. Back to Porter. Launches a three. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Here's Griffin. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Aggressive move by Porter, answering critics who say he sometimes takes too much of a back seat.
Brogdon, the pass to White. The three balls. Brogdon into the lane. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Brogdon against Porter. Boucher right side. Fires the three. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Boucher. Porter's got 11 here in the quarter alone. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
A line change here for Toronto. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Boston, no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. White with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Shot to stop the run. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. From downtown. And they recover it. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one falls.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 14 points for the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got 19 points.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days?
And so it's Toronto out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Outside, Brown to the inside. Beyond the arc.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Van Vliet against Tatum. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. For three. Tatum can't hit. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
With a much tighter handle now, OG has added the pull-up jumper to his game.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jakob Pirtle. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Tatum against Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Stolen by Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. Toronto the rebound. Kicks it out to Siakam. Horford with a steal. Tatum way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 22. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
The offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Siakam for three. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
It's stolen by Barnes. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
To end the run, and Brown with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The drive by Van Vliet. The three from Barnes. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scotty Barnes.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And here's Siakam for three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Outside Barnes. Takes the three. Horford pulls it in. And here's Brown for three. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Tatum way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw two different...
I smack clowns with mad style.
our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Chalk up 2 there.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Van Vliet looking around. From past the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland finds Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Okoro passes to Allen. Out to the right wing. Buries the 20-footer.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam against Mobley. Lets it go. And the shot is long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
And listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 5. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off the shot, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And here's Garland for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Garland's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Outside Garland. Mobley against Siakam. Mobley kicks to Garland. Launches it. That shot misses. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Siakam hits them both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Pirtle. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And so it's Cleveland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
On the wing, Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mobley outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Tries to save it. Allen passes to Garland. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Okoro wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Okoro's got 5 points so far. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Siakam, right side. Launches a 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The tray. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Osman kicks to Rubio. The pass to LeVert. Over Trent. Out to the wing. Here's Stevens. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
From deep, Trent. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Tries a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Osman, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Stevens. Clock at 4. And it's Osman missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Otto Porter Jr. Achua is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Cavaliers trailing.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Banton. 5 points in the game. Trent outside. The 3. Good on the triple. Trent's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Well, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Pass to Boucher. Porter kicks to Boucher. Trent passes to Banton. 6 to shoot. Back to Trent. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit free-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Back to Osman. To the wing on the left. Stevens, the pass to Wade. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Banton. He has 5. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Levert the pass to Stevens. Fast break Toronto. Boucher finds Porter. Here's Banton. To the right side. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Indoors, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher. An unknown quantity when he enters the NBA. A tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball. He can be dangerous in transition. And he competes on the defensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Wade with the defensive effort. Here's Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. That one doesn't go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mobley at the elbow. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Barnes. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Van Vliet wide open. A 3-pointer, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Here's Pirtle. Oh, missed it.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a...
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Cleveland ahead as they end the 3rd quarter on a 12-3 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And finished off by Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Okoro kicks to Allen. Mitchell wide open. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Down low, Allen. And then Allen slams it in. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Anunoby has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Mitchell with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Purdy. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And stolen by Siakam. The pass to Purdy. There's the dish to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Now Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Okoro with it. Picked up by VanVleet.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
Allen finds Garland. And here is Okoro. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. VanVleet passes to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Allen up top. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garland. Kicks to Mobley. Top of the key. And good. He nails it.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
VanVleet on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Barnes passes to Purdy. Buries it down low. And the Raptors lead by 4.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
That is such a nasty.
Stop the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam inside the 3-point line. The shot missing. Garland with the defensive effort. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. In the corner, Okoro with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back from outside the arc. VanVleet outside. Anunoby finds VanVleet. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Right side, Garland. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Stolen by Garland. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Siakam. Stolen by Okoro. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Smart passes to Tatum. And he converts the layup.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Outside Mitchell. Wide open look. And he buries his first look.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Smart up top. Here's Brown. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Garland for three. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley on a screen. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Okoro.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tatum way outside. The rebound by Allen.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Mitchell misses.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Brown. Offensive board. Horford passes to Tatum. Second chance effort. And the shot goes in.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brown passes to Horford. Mobley with the block.
2 minutes.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Allen. Garland for three. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. A nice shot by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Garland against Smart. Here's Okoro. Back to Garland. Releases. Horford pulls it in.
Normally he drains that.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Garland for three. Another miss by Garland.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Outside Tatum. From deep. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Outside, Brown. Here's the three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Garland for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Smart. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And finding his teammate and stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Garland against Smart. For three, Allen. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Tatum from long range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
The Celtics shooting around 50% in the game so far. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Mobley passes to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell puts one up from 19, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Mitchell against Brown. Stolen by Mobley. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. And Horford powers it home.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mobley, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. Tatum with it. Picked up by Allen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the Raptors, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. No good off the back of the rim. For Boston, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley to stop the run. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Tatum from long range. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Allen can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Garland. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Okoro. Pass to Garland. Back to Allen. Horford with a steal. Outside, Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it's the Boston Celtics going. All right, Allie, thanks for that. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Danilo Gallinari, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Boston on offense. White for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Wade, defended by Griffin. And here's LeVert for 3. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got 5. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
To the middle. Out to Rubio. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Stevens' shot is off. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gallinari for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Osman. Back to Rubio. Here's Osman. He's covered by Gallinari. Pass to Stevens. Here's Osman. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Hauser. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Outside White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Brogdon. The D's right on him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
White against Rubio. Puts up a 3. Boston again missing. For Cleveland, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Boston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Brogdon with a bucket.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Osman. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Brogdon, and he drives in, and he comes up with a bucket. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Chalk up 2 there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
White finds Griffin. Back to White. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Rubio with the ball. Now guarded by White. Stevens' shot is off. It's a one-on-one situation. White, the pass to Gallinari. From behind the arc. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White with the steal. Outside Brogdon. Boston again missing. Right side Rubio. Back to LeVert from deep. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Built. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with Caris LeVert. Then there's Jetty Osman, and it's Stevens in at the 3 slot.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
To the paint. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Osman. All sorts of time. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie. Williams with the screen. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Back to Tatum. On the tape. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Mobley finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Mitchell against Brown. Smart outside. Shot clock at 6. Tatum is rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Garland. Misses off the left iron. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Mobley, right side. Takes it inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle. Puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Mobley outside, takes a 3. Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
The kick to Tatum. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside Mitchell. Horford pulls it in. And here's Tatum. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
bus. Looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now here's Smart. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Tatum inside, working on Barnes. They get it back. Out to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Outside Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Driving in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Out to Horford. Pass to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Tatum with a steal. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's VanVleet. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Pirtle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Here's Tatum. From outside the arc, nails it from 3. Tatum's got 7 points.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And Horford powers it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
He takes it in. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Looking to end the run. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Tatum from long range. Hurdle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Siakam finds Anunoby. Launches it. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Robert Williams picks up 1.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
And he makes all 3. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with it. Now Horford defending. Horford with a steal. Smart up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Toronto trailing. Anunoby for 3. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Toronto the rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Tries yet again. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Picked by Pirtle. There's the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score often.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Brown. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Smart. Now Williams. Horford outside. Tatum with it. 7 points in the game. Knocked away. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Let's go with a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Here's Tatum into the lane. And he fakes in the layup. Tatum's got 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Brown inside, working on Barnes. Siakam outside. And Siakam with the slam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. He's got 5.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And it's Tatum missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The 3 from Barnes. Horford with a steal. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And he just continues to improve his jumper. When Brown hits those consistently, defenses better watch out.
And Toronto calls time here. A line change here for Toronto. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Boucher. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. A quick shot there. It's off target. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And Boucher, here we go.
On that drive, Chris Boucher made it look very easy.
Brown with it. Jacks up a 3. And no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The Raptors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Boucher outside for Porter. From the arc. Here's Benton. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Outside Brogdon. Here's Hauser. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Benton. 4-3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
The Raptors, 27. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Otto Porter. Precious Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Benton in at the point.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Brogdon drives in. No luck on that one.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston trailing. Pass to Hauser. Fires it. Achua with a steal. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Achua. Hey, puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Achua's got 5 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Left side White. There's the triple. That shot, no good.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
And here's Porter outside. And the Raptors, another three.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Gallinari's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach, a knockdown shooter at the free throw line. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Boucher with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Boucher, here we go. And finished off by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Outside White. Pass to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. Oh, deflected. Three-pointer. And here's the fast break.
2 minutes.
Here's White. Here's Hauser. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. Benton, good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Pass to Hauser. And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the Raptors with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. And it's Brogdon missing. And here are the Raptors now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. And the Raptors get it back. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got 7 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Anunoby. From behind the arc. Puts up a 3. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Gallinari against Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And then Siakam with the jam.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And White lays it in. White's got his first 2 points.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your 4-man has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And so it's Toronto looking in total control with this 17-point. And And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston's shooting just 35% from the floor. Danilo Gallinari out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Right side Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. Here's Brogdon. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
White, good.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. A difficult situation for Boston. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. On target from range. Brogdon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gallinari the pass to Brogdon. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Here's Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
And Boston calls time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jakob Pirtle.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Siakam outside. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
It's stolen by Smart. And here comes the break. They need this. And then Tatum slams it in.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Pass to Siakam. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Pirtle in the post. Horford covering. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Tatum against Van Vliet. Up top, Tatum. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Pascal Siakam.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. 36 seconds left in the fourth. The three is up. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes passes to Siakam. Wide open. That's good on the jumper.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk it.
I smack clowns with mad style.